No sé si fue un barco.
Caracas was jolted awake early Saturday by at least 7 massive explosions, hitting key military bases and the main port. Southern neighborhoods lost power and the city plunged into chaos. Vice President Delcy Rodriguez confirmed that the whereabouts of President Maduro and his wife remain unknown, demanding immediate proof of life.
We are truly outraged. The Venezuelan people are outraged. The birthplace of our liberator, the capital city of Caracas, was attacked. The capital city that saw the birth of the liberator of our great homeland, that saw the birth of the greatest man of our continent. It has been violated, attacked, and assaulted. In light of this brutal situation and this brutal attack, we do not know the whereabouts of President Nicolas Maduro and First Lady Celia Flores. We demand that the government of President Donald Trump provide immediate proof of life for President Maduro and the First Lady.
The United States claimed responsibility for the operation. President Donald Trump said the strikes were successful and alleged that Maduro and his wife had been captured and flown out of the country. The White House has not provided independent verification of Maduro's location, leaving the situation clouded in uncertainty. Venezuelan authorities called on citizens to remain calm while deploying the nation's civic-military forces. Interior Minister Diosdado Cabello condemned the U.S. strikes, describing them as cowardly and urging the public to trust the political and military leadership.
Let no one fall into despair. Let no one make things easier for the invading enemy, for the terrorist enemy that attacked us cowardly. Let no one make things easier for them. This is not the first struggle. It is not the first battle that some have waged against these people, believing they will defeat us, believing they will stain the honor and dignity of the soldier, the police officer, and the ordinary Venezuelan.
The strikes have raised concerns beyond Venezuela. European leaders are monitoring developments closely. Poland's Prime Minister, Donald Tusk, highlighted the global implications and reassured that Polish citizens in Venezuela are being monitored.
I was hoping that 2026 would somehow not be noticeably more interesting than the one that has passed. Well, but the first few days are very hard-hitting indeed. On a global level, we have the attack by U.S. forces on Venezuela, on Caracas. So, nowadays, massive events like today's attack by U.S. forces affect the whole world, so we will react and prepare for this new situation. I have information at the moment about 11 Polish citizens who are in Venezuela and have traveled to Venezuela, despite repeated warnings from the foreign minister not to visit the country due to the situation and internal and possible conflict.
Despite U.S. claims, Maduro's status remains unverified. Venezuelan law dictates that Vice President Rodriguez would assume leadership in his absence, but confirmation has not been issued. Analysts warn the situation remains fluid, with high stakes for regional stability and international law.
President Maduro had already been very clear and had warned the Venezuelan people that an aggression of this nature could occur due to the desperation of the United States' energy veracity. He has given very clear orders to the Bolivarian National Armed Forces so that, in perfect military, popular, and police fusion, all the nation's comprehensive defense plans were to be activated and remain so with the decree signed by President Nicolas Maduro, declaring a state of foreign emergency.